Hello guys, welcome to Straight from the Horse's Mouth. My name is Chris Bowers. This is recorded about 3:30 on Thursday afternoon. This is the racing for Friday. You have to excuse the hammering in the background. They're building a house and I cannot obviously get them to stop for a video, okay? So, straight into it. We have the 150 at Goodwood, 2 miles and 4, class 2, 3-year-olds plus, 0 to 105. The 2 mile specialist, platform 19, is a solid performer. I would be very surprised if he did not get the trip. He's won at 2 miles on the full spectrum of ground from soft to good to firm. He's won 5 from his last 6 and looks overpriced for this. He came back from the giant 648 day break to win by 5.5 lengths on soft on the 13th of July. So, first selection is platform 19. Platform 19. This is my each way bet, and that's basically 9 to 1. And as you can see in that race, a fifth of the odds for the first 5. So, next selection is in the 335, and we have one of my favourite horses running in the 5 furlong at Group 2 for 3-year-olds plus, and that's Dragon Symbol. Dragon Symbol is one of the top sprinters Cable Bear has produced. He's had an excellent season and secured the services of the mighty Oisin Murphy. Oisin has a 25% hit rate in the last 14 days with 16 from 65, and there's one on this colt before. Dragon Symbol copes for most ground. He has won 4 to 7 this season, and it would be 5, but he got disqualified after winning the Group 1. I think that was possibly the race my partner got paid out for both winners, which obviously pleased her a lot. So jammy. I don't think Batash can give him the weight over 5 furlongs, so my selection is Dragon Symbol, currently 10 to 3. So let's get that on the board. Dragon Symbol. And let's say 10 to 3. 10 to 3. Could prove to be a lovely price. So, then we go to the 410, 1 mile and 4 furlongs competition. It's a Group 3 for 4-year-olds plus. After coming back from his break, Passion and Glory has smashed the opposition twice with a combined total of 10 lengths. Saeed bin Saror is in great form, winning 5 from 15 or 33% in the last 14 days, and this gelding is happy racing on anything from good to heavy. So that's Passion and Glory, and that's 4 to 1. So Passion and Glory. Let's check that price out. Yep, 4 to 1. Next selection for 45, 6 furlongs, class 2 for 2-year-olds. Adeb's sire, Kotai Glory, is having a great first crop of 2-year-olds. Over 5 and the 6 furlongs, they have a 19% record, 21 out of 120. His offspring also seem to handle most ground effectively. Being gelded this season after running too freely brought about improvement in his last race. It was 5 furlongs at Beverley, and he went 2 1/4 clear in the last furlong. I expect him to keep progressing. So, sorry that was a bit stunted. You couldn't believe the state of my writing for this particular entry. Obviously writing it very fast. So, that's Adeb, and the price is 11 to 2. I'm just going to get that on the board. A nice easy one to write up. Adeb. Yes. More horses with short names, please, people. 11 to 2. So, the 520, 1 mile and 3 handicap for 3-year-olds rated 0 to 90. The Dubai gelding, Wink of an Eye, looks hard to beat, having superb figures of 2-3-1-1-1 this season. The Queen's horses have won well for her the last 14 days with a 50% strike rate of 6 from 12. Ryan Moore is well in form too, winning 11 from 41 or 27% in the same time period. The Dubai influence suggests he will get the trip. He's won on good to firm and all the way through the good to soft. His last race at Sandown was impressive. It was run in a good time on good to soft, and the end of the form entry reads clear over 1 furlong out, kept on well. inside final furlong, comfortably won by 2 lengths. That's Wink of an Eye, 7-2. So let's get that on the board. Wink of an Eye, 7-2. So those are my selections. Do with them as you will. Basically, I'm looking to give you the best advice possible, but I'm not here to say abandon your selection, back mine instead. You make your own decisions. At the end of the day, that's how you're going to be most satisfied getting a winner. These are my selections, and I think they're going to do well, and that's why I've offered them up. If we're looking at each way bets, then today I would say that platform 19 is my each way choice. The others, I think, are probably good enough to win. I think they're all good enough to win, but I mean, that's 1/5 of the odds for the first 5. So bearing in mind is form, you would like to think platform 19 would be able to get in the first 5, and at 9-1, that's not actually a bad bet. Do I have a nap? Well, I like all of these, you know. I don't like giving out naps. I don't like drawing people's eye to one more than another when I think they've all got great chances. So, have I got anything else to talk to you about today? Well, yes, I do. Sire tip today, Kotai Glory, spelled C, I'll write that on the board for you. C-O-T-A-I Glory. Kotai Glory is a really good sire. Young sire, just produced his first crop. 2-year-olds, going very well, thank you very much. Seems to be very good over 5 to 6 furlongs. Keep an eye on his progeny, because I think they're destined for good things. Now, what the hell is happening with the weather? Well, yes, it's not hard to work out, is it? It's raining, and then it's sunny, and it's raining some more, and it's sunny, and there's no consistency. Now, when I was a bookie, one of the ways that people used to lose out, or I used to notice a spike in my profits, is a good way to put it, is when the weather changed. And when the weather's changing repeatedly, it is hard to pick out horses. Now, when I first started watching the racing, I'm relatively sure that if you think of maybe the worst ground at the bottom of what I'm about to draw, and the best ground at the top, and going back to worst ground, then it used to do that throughout the season, near enough. So to start the season, it would be reasonably bad ground, and it would get better and better and better to a peak sometime around July, you know, this time of year, and it would start progressively getting worse. There may even be a small plateau around here between May and August, you know, where basically the form stabilises. If the form's changing, so if the ground's changing all the time, that affects form proportionately. So nowadays, what I'm saying is at the start of the season, you've got crappy ground, and it's not really getting much better, and then about May, June, July, there's a big spike, and then it does this, and then it goes back down again. So it looks like there may even be a little bit less time where there is decent ground available for the faster horses to win. Once we've got that faster ground, it's not beyond reasoning nowadays to think, well, it could rain tomorrow, and that's why I've drawn a spiky bit there. Now, I'm no scientist. I don't have like all the answers for everything, but I would say that if this is an indication of global warming, then that's not good. But it's just something I've noticed over the last 20 years. But it is worth noting, when I was looking for my 20% profit each week with Ladbrokes, when I was a betting shop manager, then there was always a spike in my profits when bad weather occurred. So today, what's happened so far? Well, the ones that I know about, my first selection didn't run very well at all, unfortunately. Ebro River put in what I thought was a brave performance, and he's going to stay in my book and has one to follow, because I don't think he's done for the season yet, to be honest. And yeah, so that's everything today. Best of luck to you all. I hope you have a brilliant day tomorrow. There might be a day over the next few days where I'm not putting out one of these videos, and the reason why is because I'm desperate to get time to build my website. I've been putting it off all week because I've been looking at a huge amount of form, but it's something that needs to be done and something that will be done. There are lots of things going to be available on the website, so I'm also at Equine Tipster on Twitter, if you want to look at me there. I try to provide news in my feed. I put links to interesting videos, all that kind of thing. My own, other people's, races. I put up a Oisin Murphy's column, like all kinds of things like that. It's good to look at. So, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you dislike this video, then smash that dislike button. And why not subscribe so you can get tips to your YouTube like all the time. And if you hit that bell, it's actually going to come up in your feed. So, thank you very much for watching me. You've been excellent. And I'm going to go and watch the 3:35 now because I've missed it live. Okay guys, take care. You've been brilliant. Thanks. I've been Chris Bowers. Good night.